Yeah, boy.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Game Boys Ross video. Today it's going to be us picking up the spoiler, which has literally just been sprayed. So we're going to pick it up, and yeah, I've not even seen what it looks like or anything. Dan's seen pictures of it, haven't you? So yeah, this is Dan. He's going to be in the videos helping us out doing the car parts and stuff like that on it. And he has his own little garage and that little unit. But yeah, we'll be doing it out. So I'll show you some more stuff later on. But we'll hopefully try and get it on there, and hopefully it will look awesome when it's on. So I'll give you an update in a bit. So I'm at the unit, Dan's unit. He's over here somewhere vaping away. Yeah, we've got the spoiler here today. We picked it up. It looks really nice. I don't know if it's coming out as good as it looks on camera, but in person it looks way better. But it's pretty fresh. I've also added some mounts on here which helps, which we needed. I had to buy them separately. I didn't have any. But yeah, it looks really nice. And yeah, this is Dan's work. This is Dan.
Right.
I can show you his beast of a car if you want. it's nice. But this is Dan's anyway. This is Dan's pride and joy.
I'll pop the bonnet for you.
Yeah.
Do here. Kanjo Kustoms.
The Kanjo Kustoms, yeah, as you see.
This is a 92 Honda Civic EG hatch.
Wow, looks sick. I love the Jap flag on there. It looks awesome.
The rising sun. Yeah.
That's really cool.
I wasn't going to have it initially, but I thought, yeah, I might actually give this one a go. Give it a bit of an aesthetic. So yeah, it's been B swaps. That's a B18 C4. That is, so it's relatively period correct. They did have B series in the EGs, or the EG6 was the one that had it, but yeah, it's kind of what we do here.
Yeah, it's what.
Not modifying cars and that. So yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's, if anyone knows me, they know I've basically had EGs for, I don't know, about 15 years, something like that. So this is actually my third. We built it from, with help from some of our other mates at Honda Builders, but I built it off what we call a donor car. So I already had one EG. Seen this one, I liked it. It was a cleaner shell, so bought an MB6, which is what the engine's out of, which is another Civic, a 5-door one. Kind of pulled it all together, took all the parts off, and basically built this. Yeah,
it looks amazing. You must have spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah, it took roughly about a year, to be fair. But initially, like, what we usually do, we just kind of build it, enjoy it, and go for it. But before giving the workshop, we'll try and actually give it a good go. We're trying to make it look half decent. So yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's still, I don't know, when you do something like this, is, you know, all the bits that you aren't happy with, and you constantly concentrate on those. So yeah, I know everything I'm not happy with on it, and I want to keep going. But yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. So appreciate that.
That's awesome. Right, you know, show you around it anyway if you want.
Yeah,
that's the main part.
Yeah. So it's we've gone for the style of this. It's a mixture of what we call Kanjo, Zoku, which is on the wall there, which is an old like retro kind of track inspired look with kind of street racing inspired. So it's anything that's basically not just performance related, but if it makes it lightweight, and if it's like OEM's quite a main push of what we do. So like we call it OEM plus. That's probably the best way to put it. So it probably looks quite modified as such to you, but a lot of the parts, like the wheels, obviously they're really dirty now. They are JDM Honda Integra DC2 wheels. Same as the seats, the rear bench. They are actually genuine parts. They're just off another vehicle. So like Alcantara. So yeah, even the dials, they're just import ones.
You can see that.
So yeah, it's alright. But yeah, mind the mess. Obviously, it's back in the workshop, so
it's getting some work done to end it.
Yeah,
getting back on the road soon.
I'll pop the boot for you if
you
like.
Have a look.
Even having like a black interior, that and with the red seats, like that was it's quite an afterthought, to be fair. So yeah,
Yeah,
But
like
just
you.
have things like carbon fibre.
Well, that's nice. That.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got the ring mirrors, haven't you, as well?
Yeah.
Go with it.
All spoon stuff as well. So that's one of the main companies in Japan that literally they used to race these as a touring car. So they do a lot of parts for it. But even that's the JDM boot. Obviously carbon fibre, and JDM also refers to the fact that it's what they call the Japanese domestic market, so it's sold in Japan, so obviously you have to import it. Same as the exhaust, to be fair. That's completely that's a Buddy Club Spec 2. It's actually a rep because the actual original ones are obsolete, so
cool.
I still wanted that style.
That's quite open, that's cool.
Yeah, they were famous for this. This is actually known as a grocery shelf. Originally,
Groceries,
it's designed. You want to put your groceries on here.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Flip that and chuck it in. That's its cover. Sorry, it's still a mess. But
oh, you got your big boom box.
Yeah.
Sub in the back.
We did a little install, incorporated it into the actual boot as such. But we've obviously got the strut bar as well. But I don't want it to look too race, but relatively.
Yeah, you still got the seats in the back as well. That's cool.
Sorry, they're not actually the original ones. They are customised out of Integra.
A bit dark in there, but you can probably see and get an idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, awesome.
Yes, it's all right. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long journey. This isn't something that's took 2 minutes.
No, nothing never is like that. You're making it your own, aren't you? Putting your own style to it.
Yeah, I had a lot of help with the fact that over time we built up a lot of contacts. So like when you want parts, you can reach out to your contacts and they'll give you a hand really. And that's the only way I've been able to acquire the parts that I managed to acquire. To be fair, like it's all thanks to them. Like obviously we had the ambition to put it together and everything, but. Yeah, and the other main bit, you might recognise this from earlier.
Oh yeah, we saw someone else's one of these, didn't we? One of your mates.
So it's a bronze flake on obviously like a matte gloss, and then
really nice.
it actually does have what they call holographic flake in it as well, but it's only under a certain light. I don't know if these lights are bringing it up.
Yeah, you can see it coming through. You know.
Yeah, it's just, that slight oily shimmer. So yeah. Again, I wasn't really going to go with that because I'm not usually into the old, like, shiny fashion stuff.
Yeah, but it goes well.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. From a distance, I like it because you can't actually see it, so it just looks like a black roof, which is really what will be my preference, but it kind of matches the spoiler and other bits.
Yeah, it's something a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, but you'd be quite surprised. This part is actually probably one of the rarest parts on it, and my favourite, which is it's only a wind deflector, but it's a Honda Access one from obviously the early 90s, and that took me years to acquire.
But do they break easy like over time? Yeah. So that's probably why it's hard, isn't it? They get brittle.
Yeah, these get really brittle. But obviously they get weathered a lot because obviously all the rain hits it. But yeah, just finding one of those. I think I bought that from it's Malaysia.
Malaysia, yeah.
And then I had to import it. And surprisingly enough, that was probably more expensive than my wheels. Yeah.
But if you want it, you're going to pay, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if you want that to give it that certain look, you'll do it.
Another thing we do, which people might find quite weird. I appreciate it does look quite weird.
Oh, your little mat.
These. Some people might know them as the V for Vendetta mask, which to a degree this is. And it is of the same nuance of being like a vigilante, which is basically back in the day when they used to like street race these, you didn't have all the technology from the police to basically if you spotted someone street racing speeding, they would basically like go from a facial description, maybe make a sketch, and then kind of go from there, maybe check your plates and what the car looks like. So what they used to do is literally wear those masks when they were doing it to hide their identity.
Fair enough.
So yeah, and that's where it came from. So obviously when you're not using it, you stick it on the back of your chair, and then you go from there. Hence why obviously down the workshop you got one on the Killer Kanjo poster over there, and obviously that's why it's on the back of the Zach Outlaws one as well.
Yeah, there's all these little bits and bobs he's collected, all these like badges and that for cars that he's stripped or whatever. Yeah,
this literal wall. So all of these number plates, apart from and obviously say Kanjo Kustoms, that's our brand.
Your brand, yeah.
But they are literally all off genuine Hondas and the ones that we've had. So we've actually owned half of those as well. The others are customers and that. So
Yeah, it's wicked.
But even that's one of our inspirations as well. That's from a magazine article in, I think, something like 2003.
Wow.
Something like that. So yeah, you can
brilliant.
see how the style's still very similar to that. So yeah, maybe we're just old school. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go, Kanjo Kustoms. That's their shop, or your brand, whatever. But yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing a bit of that. We're gonna hopefully get the spoiler one sometime. I'll do another update when we get that done. Should be fun if my hat keeps in the same place. But yeah, that's it. So we picked this up today. Showed you Dan. Showed you his amazing, his car, which he's put a lot of time into. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Something a little bit different for the channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.